our way home now, and we've got a memory retrieve. Again, we placed this about half an hour ago, and we'll see if they can remember it. As you can see, all the banks have been cut down. All short, so it must be much easier for them. Again, something that fascinates me, that expert gun dog trainer was talking about again the other day, is temptation. Now, when Tia decides to go off for this memory retrieve, because it'd more likely be Tia, the golden one, I mean, because she doesn't mind going a long way out, you've got to think to yourself, I mean, these fields, look, it's all been cut down, the fields are open, so what's to say that there isn't a rabbit or a bird nestled somewhere near that retrieve, and she takes up, I'm 99% sure that she'll come back with a retrieve, but what happens if she took up chase and ran across these open fields? I put it on a day where we're well out the way. If it did happen, I've got a whistle as backup and things like that. But imagine, I've often seen it when we're walking here, I've often turned round and seen a dog running towards us, and to be honest, I've never seen the owner. I mean, I've turned round, the dog, sometimes it's just come to sort of say hello or whatever. Some can be a bit keen, and then all of a sudden it'll run off, and I've not seen the owner. That happens quite a lot. Now, again, temptation. What happens if that dog's where we are now, look, all open like this, and decides, he sees a rabbit, decides to take chase across that field there, and the owner then has got the stress of searching for that dog, because they can cover a lot of ground pretty quickly. So then what you've done is you're teaching your dog to run away from you, basically. And to me, I'd find that very, very concerning and worrying. And at the end of the day, it's not fair on the dog. It really isn't. So again, he speaks a lot of sense, this trainer, about temptation. He really does. And to me, it's not talked about enough. Because at the end of the day, I'd worry like mad if these run across that field and I couldn't get them back. And I'd be grateful if they came back. I wouldn't punish them if they came back or anything like that, not at all. But we'd have to go back into training, where they have to learn. They'll have to go back on the long line and all sorts. But I'm quite confident with these that wouldn't happen. But I think this guy's made a valid point, I really do. So I'll point to Tia in a minute that the blind retrieve. Oh, she's not looking at the moment. I'll point to her in a minute. She's not, I ain't got her attention at the moment. She's got the idea though. She's seen my arm go up. Should we wait here for her? Oh, Bella's gone with her. Ah, she's coming back, Belle. But look at the fun you get. If you put the hours in, put the time in, it's so much fun. But obviously you've got to pick the areas. You've got to pick the walks if you're training, that it's clear and there's nobody about at the time. I think Tia's got this one. And you can have a lot of fun. But to be honest, if it's like a pheasant, a little black one there, if a pheasant went there now, she would just send it into the air and then she'd come away. She's within, if you, I mean, they're not, these are not trained to go on the shoots or anything like that, but the little black one, a few adjustments, and she'd work honestly all day for you. To be honest, Tearwood, the golden one, she's looking for that blind retrieve. Sorry, not blind retrieve, the memory retrieve. And also, it stops them from getting bored, because sometimes boredom can be a cause for your dogs running off. They're not getting the attention and the training that's required, really. Just have a moment. Do you got it? Does Bella want to catch a ball? Nearly. She's having a good look for the memory. As I say, she won't give in. There she comes, look. Anyway, I think, as I say, this video is about temptation, really, and I really think more should be, I think it should be talked about more, I really do.